Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And it's a video I've been looking forward to making. Haven't been able to make it because when I got back from Jamaica, I brought some COVID with me. And I'm still trying to get my voice back somewhat. Hard to do much talking without coughing. So if you see a lot of edits in this video, I'm probably editing out coughing. So, one final time, let's head back to Jamaica. Now, with this part of my visit, my first video with going to Jamaica, it was talking about Roger Moore and Live and Let Die, and some of the sites for that movie. Well, we're starting with where it all began with Dr. No, and so with going to Jamaica, wanted to do a little bit of a rundown on some of the outfits that I was wearing, inspired by Bond. So of course, when I first arrived flying in there, I was inspired by Sean Connery's Dr. No, the light blue. But then I was also inspired a bit by what I was going to wear bumming around the beach. So I took a little bit of inspiration from No Time to Die with bumming around the beach area. That we had to dress up a little bit to go out to dinner one night. And so, again, I took a little bit of inspiration from No Time to Die, some light gray pants, black dress shirt, little, it's casual yet little, dressier than shorts and a t-shirt. And I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from Thunderball, right? Because I was just like, hey, we're at the beach, and I had a little bit of inspiration of Thunderball with kind of a pink pattern shirt with some red shorts. So definitely was going with some inspiration on the clothes I was wearing. Even wore the shirt with some blue shorts as well, some more Thunderball inspiration. So was really getting into it while there. Oh, and by the way, I did get to try the traditional breakfast of aki and saltfish. So I did get to try that. Enjoyed it a lot. And so the location that we're going to be visiting is Dunn's River Falls. And Dunn's River Falls, it was great. I mean, if you ever go to Jamaica, they say, oh, all the tourists come here and do that. With good reason. With good reason. And you'll see. I've got some pictures here to show you, some video. And of course, you can't help but hear the sound of underneath the mango tree. Underneath the mango tree, honey. Oh, and if there was ever a moment of reenacting a little bit out of Dr. No, that would have been more suited for me, if any, this would be it right here.
Underneath the mango tree, me honey and me can watch for the moon.
You just hear it ringing in your ears when you're there. My wife took a picture of me, kind of like washing my hands, and I'm trying to pose a little bit like Sean Connery did when he was washing the mosquitoes off and stuff in Dr. No. My wife kind of got me in the same location. It was pretty much right in the same area there, where that was all taking place in the movie. But I know one of the things is that they some complaints or that may be just like, oh yeah, they make you hold hands, and everybody goes up holding hands, and they did do that. You'll see, there's some prep that they did in the getting ready. It was only during a first little section. After that, they actually didn't really make us hold hands the whole time. You could kind of branch off and got to just jump around in the water, and it was hot when we were there. It was hot and humid, so the river water coming down was just it was nice and cool and refreshing. It felt so good. A couple times it felt almost a little too cold, but you know what? You didn't care because it was outside of it. It was hot. So really enjoyed it. In fact, that was my wife. She is not a Bond fan at all. And yet this was her favorite part of the trip. It was Dunn's River Falls. So we really enjoyed this. And for any Bond fan to be there is just incredible, because you're seeing with your own eyes the things that you've seen on film. And I don't know how to really express it. I think anytime any of us go to a location where there's been any movie that we love and admire, and you see the actual location in real life, I think any of us are just like, wow, it just kind of blows your mind. And it makes it all just so surreal.
Oh, thank you. Sit down. Block your nose. Lay back. All the way down.
So again, I can't really say enough about going and seeing this. It would be worth it. It's worth it to go check out Jamaica, and you can see from like the colors in the movie when you see the bright colors, and it's everything. It's like, wow, this is such a well lit movie. Everything in Jamaica is just so vivid. Great natural light for filming and taking photos. So what you see on film is kind of what you see in real life when you're there. So next, also with Dr. No, Crab Key, where Dr. No, where his secret station is that Bond gets onto, and he's running. When it all blows up at the end, and they run off and jump into the water. So I had a little bit of a drive-by for that area, for that location where that was all filmed as well. And so I wanted to include that. you don't really get much of an opportunity at much point to really like get out and go on to, I mean, it's a business, so you can't really get out there and go walking around or anything. It's all locked up. And so so but just getting to see it again, you can kind of see in this one video here, you've got the white buildings that are like in the background, um, um, and so you're in the right location, um, and then um, just seeing the pier and the color of that rust, it really stands out because that has not changed. That color to this day, the color of that rust and the look of it all, it's like identical. There's no change to it at all. So again, just seeing things with your own eyes is pretty amazing. I definitely recommend it. Um, but I think I've said this in my earlier video. If I go back to Jamaica, someday I would like to, but I would definitely go to Golden Eye and get that full experience. I read online, just like, oh, you can get a day pass, you can go visit, and I'm thinking that's great. We have this whole other, we got this all inclusive thing over here. So it was nice just knowing meals were going to be taken care of. Wanted to just make that point of, if when I go back, I will definitely do the Golden Eye. Because you cannot get a day pass. They stopped doing that because of COVID, and they never reenacted the day pass and visitor passes since they stopped all that. You have to stay at the resort in order to check it out. So um, who knows? Um, they they may bring it back at some point, but just to be safe, I would definitely want to stay there to get that full experience. Okay, well, we will see you in the next video, and hope everybody takes care. Please give me a like and subscribe, and I hope you're enjoying the content so far. Got a lot more ideas coming up. We've got we had James Bond Day. There were some pretty exciting things that were coming up, so I was going to discuss some of that in a future video pretty soon here as well. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Take care, everybody.
Underneath the mango tree, me honey and me can watch for the moon. Underneath the mango tree, me honey and me make Boogaloo soon.